how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, with another Ask Lee video Q&A. And this question is about weightlifting belts. And it's actually a reply to one of my previous videos that I posted up about weightlifting belts that you can check out in the annotation there to the side. But this question is asking if I could elaborate more on belts, like exactly where should your belt be positioned, how do you know when you require a belt, what rep ranges, and asking about how tightly you should wear a belt, etc. So this is just all about weightlifting belts. And like I said, I have a previous video about belts that you can check out. So I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details about the types of belts, but what we're going to go over in this video is how to wear a belt. And what I have here is a powerlifting style belt. And when you go to wear a belt, the best place to put it is right around the center of your waist. I like to put it right around my, I guess my belly button area. As such. And you don't need to put a belt on extremely tight. Now, this is kind of personal preference, but some people like to put on a belt ridiculously tight. But what I'd rather do is put on a belt semi-tight, actually have it a little tiny bit loose by most standards. But what you're going to do then is actually expand your stomach into the belt. Pull air into your belly and push out against the belt with your belly. And what this is going to do is create a larger core base, and it's actually going to create more stability throughout your entire body. And very often when you see guys like some of the biggest squatters, for example, some of the strongest powerlifters, they all have very large cores. And that large core actually helps them to lift more weight. So that's in essence what we're trying to do here with the belt, is to enlarge your core and to make it strong and solid. So have the belt maybe even a notch loose compared to, bar tight, and just expand your belly. Pull air into your belly and blow your belly out into the belt. And that's what you want to do. So when you're doing a heavy low rep set, and that's the only time you should really need to use a belt, is for heavy low rep sets, you're going to take a deep breath, pull it into your belly, do your rep while holding your air in, and then breathe in between repetitions. So unlike typical sets and reps where you're breathing in and out as you're doing your rep, you're going to literally breathe in between reps when you're wearing a belt, because you want to create that tension throughout your core. Alright, so that's that question. What did I miss? Let me check. Alright, so how tight to wear the belt? That's one thing I wanted to check. When do you know that you require a belt, and what rep ranges should you use? Alright, belts are best used first off for the big power lifts. Squats, deadlifts, and overhead presses. Those are the three main exercises that you need when using a belt, or you need to wear a belt for. I think that makes sense anyway. And with the rep ranges, heavy low rep sets. So 5 reps or less is a good range to use a belt. If you're doing lighter warm-up sets or more progressively heavier warm-up sets or mid-range sets, don't use a belt. Let yourself build up your natural core strength without the aid of belts, straps, wraps, and all that kind of stuff. But when you're going to push yourself for heavy low reps, meaning 5 reps or less, that's when you can use a belt. So there you go. That's an overview of how to wear a weightlifting belt. Now, if you have any other questions, comments, or feedback about this, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. And be sure to check out the previous video that I posted up about what is the best weightlifting belt to wear. And again, you can check out that in the link that I have in the video description below. So check that out. Take care. Have yourself an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon. Over and out.